Good morning. So lately I've been seeing a couple people, including Layman Gore, do a 1-hour extreme transformation, makeover, whatever you want to call it. So today I felt like being extra. This quarantine's definitely getting to me. My work hours have definitely been reduced, whether it's from coronavirus or lack of business or what have you. I don't really know. We love that. Yeah, so I'm going a little stir crazy. So I decided that this would be a great way to waste some time during this quarantine craziness. Today I am doing 20 steps to turn this natural disaster into something a little bit better, I hope. The hour starts now. And first off, I'm just going to shave my face with this because this will actually help makeup go on my face a little bit better. So I'm just going to be using some lotion for that because my skin's dry and I don't want to cut myself. I'm just rinsing that off occasionally. Step 2 is just going to be washing my face off with this Acne Control St. Ives wash. And this is because I'm really prone to ingrown hair, so like I don't shave anything typically, so just gonna kind of help that out, help my body out a little bit. Okay, now this is when we get a little bit extra. I haven't weighed my teeth in a hot minute, and my roommate brought this home for me, so I'm gonna weigh my teeth. While this is in, I'm going to be using this clay mask by Freeman's. It's just a cucumber and pink salt clay mask by Freeman's. I'm going to be using that, as well as using Miss Jessie's leave-in condition in my hair, which I'm going to dampen real quick. Okay. Why? I'm so bad at opening things. Like, you guys see me struggle every time I try to open something new. So, this isn't news. This is just me complaining. So, they're labeled upper, lower. So thankfully that's all off my teeth. I drink a lot of tea and coffee, so my teeth are very yellow, so it's a little bit of an upgrade, I guess. So now that I have that clay mask off, I'm just going to quickly use some Biore Rose Quartz cleanser just to kind of calm down my skin a little bit. I'm also doing this to make sure I get every last bit of that mask off my face because I'm an idiot. The government, don't touch your face. My doctor, don't touch your face. Me. I really have been better about it, like while I'm in public, but when I'm in my home and I know everything around me is sanitized or as clean as it can be, it's fine. I'm just going to be using this rose quartz roller just to roll away any puffiness and redness a little bit. I like using this whenever I do a lot of skincare because my skin is very sensitive and this kind of helps it figure itself out. So now the last two skincare parts of this are just me using witch hazel and this Happy Hydration Cream by e.l.f. to moisturize my skin. start with my makeup, I'm just going to be using some eye drops because I'm very prone to redness in my eyes. So whenever I do something important, I try to remember to grab some. Now, finally, makeup. First, I'm going to be using e.l.f.'s Poreless Primer Putty, which I've used a lot of already. And though this is sheer, I'm just going to blend it down just in case. There's a very slight difference. My hair's starting to dry, so I'm just going to quickly kind of finesse that a little bit. And I actually have been starting to put on eyeshadow before really any other face makeup, just because my hands are shaky, which means a lot of fallout. So I'm just going to be throwing it back to this very old NYX palette. It's the Dreamcatcher palette. Bet you can guess which one's my favorite shade. I'm just going to do my eyebrows real quick. And I actually use two different e.l.f. products for that. I use this little eyebrow palette as well as their eyebrow pencil. So first, I just kind of brush those in the right direction and start filling in with the pencil. Once I have that lightly filled in with the pencil, I go ahead with the palette and I use the gel just for ends to make those sharp and to fill in the center of my brows to make them look a little bit fuller. I just go over all of it lightly with the powder. And if you, like me, have shaky hands, you'll know that filling in your eyebrows can go very wrong very quickly. So what I do to clean up any problems, any spots where it's too thick or any places where it should not be, I use this little brush from the e.l.f. pencil to just kind of fix that. First, I go around all of it just to clean up the edges, and then I just go up to get a little bit of the excess out. Running short on time. I have 20 minutes left. So now that we're not working with anything that could cause fallout, I'm going to get started on the rest of my face and then finish up my eyes. So I actually don't contour at all ever. That's just not something I like doing. I don't really like how I look with it. So instead, to just add a little bit more dimension to my face, I just use some concealer in a triangle shape below my eyes to kind of bring out my cheekbones a little bit more. I'm just going to be using e.l.f.'s Jelly Highlighter. Just always fun to use. So now that I have the highlighter on, I'm just going to be using some translucent powder by e.l.f. just over my whole face. So before I finish the eye look, I'm just going to be putting on this lip plumper by e.l.f. just to give that a chance to kind of set in. Tastes like cinnamon, so if you're a fan of that, you might want to try this. I honestly love it. To finish up the eye look, I'm just going to be using e.l.f.'s eyeliner smudge stick. And I'm just using that under my eyes. I prefer eyeliner like the 90s way that people did it, and you know, the 90s always come back, so here we are. So now that I have a thick layer under my eyes, I'm just going to be using the other side of this to smudge that out a little. So I just have a couple more steps and only 5 minutes left. After I put on the powder, I realized that the highlighter really didn't show up at all. So I'm going to quickly apply a little bit more of that jelly highlighter. I feel like it's soaking too much in there, so I'm just going to use my finger. So now that I have that last little bit of highlight added on there, I'm just going to quickly curl my lashes and apply mascara. So now the last step, with just 1 minute to spare, is to put on e.l.f.'s Lip Plumping Gloss, which is already over the lip plumper I used earlier, because my lips are very tiny and they honestly need all the help they can get. I'm honestly surprised that it only took an hour to do this. If I didn't keep the makeup minimal, that probably wouldn't have been possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this transformation today and had some fun chilling with me. I post every Wednesday, and if you'd like to see more content, then please hit subscribe as well as the notification bell. Thanks guys, see you later.